If there's one word that can describe Bali, it must be harmony. Hi everyone, I'm CIta from Pertama Property. Abadi Residence is about harmony too. It's a villa complex consisting of 7 beautiful villas in Bali's Golden Circle, Seminyak. And now we're with the one who understands architecture deeply. Please meet Pak Ridwan. Hi Pak Ridwan, how are you?
Always good. How about you, CIta?
I'm good. Can you please tell us about the design of Abadi Residence?
Sure. Actually, Abadi Residence is really about tropical modern living, and we want to create a space that feels contemporary, yet still deeply connected to each other, into the nature. Especially the kind of tropical nature that we find in Bali.
Okay.
We blend modern forms with natural materials like wood and stone, and design it with a very contextual approach. It's not just about looking beautiful. It's also about how it respects the environment, how it breathes, and how it feels to live in.
Okay.
Sustainability was also a big part of the vision. We use eco-friendly materials, passive cooling strategies, and as well as design it to minimize energy use. One of the key features is how the pool connects directly with the living space. It blurs the boundary between indoor and outdoor, so we can feel inside out and outside in as a borderless space, allowing air to flow naturally and creating a really relaxed, open vibe. Is not just about a function. It invites people to connect more with the space and with each other. And of course, the garden lush, green, and very intentional. It's not only just beautifications, but it also helps cool down the main circumstance and the air naturally, which adds to the comfort.
Well, it really feels that way actually. What parts of Bali that inspired you the most for this design?
Well, a lot actually, but more than the aesthetics. We were really drawn from the value of Balinese architecture.
Okay.
How it's not just about the form, but about harmony, balance, and connections within the environment.
Mm-hmm.
So that one of the key value. We use materials that feel honest, like natural wood, local stone, and exposed concrete as well. Even the color palette is inspired by Bali's raw materials, untouched landscape, soft neutral, earthy tones. In tropical climate like Bali, it's also common to design with openness. So, spatial continuity was really important, allowing air and light to move freely and making sure that the building stays dry and comfortable without relying too much on mechanical systems.
Okay. Well, talking about layout, how do you concept the layout and space here?
We wanted to break away from the overlying rigid layouts and how we often see modern homes where the kitchen, living, and garden feel completely separate in modern times nowadays. So, at Abadi, everything flows. There are no huge and hard partition between the living room and also the kitchen and the outdoor spaces as well. The openness encourages interactions.
Okay.
So someone can be cooking while others hanging out nearby. And it still feels like you are all together in the same space because there's no huge or direct segregation in between any space, the three kind of space. The pool is also integrated closely with the living area. Even though it's technically outdoors, it feels like an extension of the indoor. So, and because of its placement, it helps lower to the microclimate temperature naturally. One special element we included is the second living room. It defines the space subtly. There is no wall, but the change in the level gives a sense of intimacy, while still being part of the whole.
Wow, I love sunken living room. It feels so inviting for me personally. And what kind of moment did you imagine happening there?
Well, that was actually something that I thought about a lot of during the design process. So we don't want to the entrance to reveal everything at once. So instead, it leads you through layers of space, like a story unfolding. First, you arrive at a circular foyer before you enter the building inside. So where you can catch a glimpse of the pool, and through a vertical glass slit, it makes you pause for a while to take it in. Then, as you walk further in, you are naturally guided to two distinct areas. The first is the second living on the side of the dining area on the other. So it gives a sense of surprise, almost like discovering something special. In every episode, we imagine moments like kids playing by the pool while parents are relaxing nearby, casual dinners that turn into long conversations, movie nights where everyone together in the sunken lounge. That connections between spaces really encourage shared experience that can gather every family member.
Okay, that's nice. And for those moments to feel comfortable, fresh air is super important. How did you plan the air circulation?
We were very intentional about natural ventilation.
Oh, that's great.
The pool and the sunken living room are connected through large glass doors that can fully open, allowing cool air to flow directly into the living space. But not just any air. We filtered it first with a vertical plants placed right before the opening.
Oh, okay.
The water from the pool also plays a role. It helps regulate temperature, precisely the microclimate of the building, and making its surrounding area feel more cooler. And instead of letting harsh sunlight, we use trees to filter and diffuse the light. It's more comfortable, visually soothing, and adds nice play of light and shadow through the day.
Oh, beautifully said. If someone were to step into Abadi Residence for the first time, what do you hope they feel?
More than anything, I hope they feel connected. Not only connected to the space, but also to the nature around it and to the people they're with. We design Abadi with the belief that architecture can influence behavior. And in the long run, the behavior becomes the habit. And those habits become a culture as well. So that's how the circulations of architecture can become a casualty effect to the human behavior.
Oh, that's such a wonderful vision.
So we hope that creating a layout that naturally brings people together, it encourages more interactions,
Okay.
more bonding, especially for modern families. And at the same time, it offers calm, comfort, and the kind of quiet connections that makes you feel even in your first visit to that building.
Right. Wow, that's literally amazing. Thank you so much, Pak Ridwan, for sharing with us. So, everyone, that's Abadi Residence, a place where harmony isn't just a word, but a way of life. If you're interested in making Abadi your next home, don't hesitate to contact us. And of course, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more stories like this. Remember, if you think about Bali properties, Pertama is first.